Hello, hello! I'm the official name reader. My job is to look through the first page of Google, not trip over my internet. Holy shit! Oh my god, that was an accident. Not trip over my words, review the nicknames provided on the internet, yeah, on Google, and then give my recommendations at the end. Wow. All right. See, I like to keep things in first try. So that was a beautiful botch, and we're off to a great start. In case you didn't know, I record these basically first thing in the morning, like I just finished eating cereal. My brain's still booting up. Galebo sounds kind of just like a weapon from the game. Like it sounds like something you would find in Kid Icarus. Not really anything interesting to me or whatever. I don't care. Arrow's boring and dumb. Sky Strong is fucking dumb. Skyfall is good, but he didn't give credit to the very famous James Bond film with the same name, which definitely came out before this, so I have a very hard time believing he didn't just take influence from that. He's just like, "It goes to the sky and it falls!" Like, yeah, that sure does, little boy. Serpent Sky is fucking stupid. Super Wind sounds like a shittier way of explaining Tailwind. Like, you're trying to explain Tailwind and make it sound cool, and you look like an idiot. Atmos sounds like a deity, but according to Google, it's not, or I didn't find it. I don't know. It says Atmos Energy. Atmosphere, that's the thing. Ha ha ha. I don't really care. Nothing on here was interesting other than Skyfall, which is great, and I recommend that as a nickname. But, you know, think about James Bond and not heard there go in sky make go fall. That's fucking stupid. I'll acknowledge Slytherin. I mean, I'm not gonna really dismiss or like shit on parallels to snakes. I get it. It's a big old serpent dragon boy. That's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I personally, if I had to pick, I think I'd rather use Slytherin on Superior. But I don't really have a problem with it if you decided you wanted it for Rayquaza. Oh, that's another thing. I meant to say this at the beginning. Yes, I know it's technically pronounced Rayquaza. I've spent like 15 years of my life saying Rayquaza. It's hard to change, and personally, Rayquaza sounds dumb as fuck. I get it, Quasar. Rayquaza is just the way I naturally say shit. So, this was shown in the comments, and I recognized the name, and I was like, I think that's a Dragon Ball Z. I know nothing of Dragon Ball Z, didn't watch it, decided to Google it. That's a Shenron. I fully support that. Like, I don't Dragon Ball Z, but I think that's really cool. So yeah, you have like my support behind it. Personally, like I don't know who it was or what or whatever. Maybe it was Salamence. Something about just the name Dojo from Shaolin Showdown, and it was like, oh, here's the nickname from Shaolin Showdown, and I feel like Dojo would fit Rayquaza. But the thing is, Dojo as a nickname just is boring as fuck. So, although it may resemble it from Xiaolin, I think it's kind of trash, and I think Shenron is the much better option. Also, fair to reference Slifer the Sky Dragon if you wanted to. I don't really know if I would say I have one in particular that I think Slifer fits best. Like, obviously you're forgiving the color difference because they're opposite ends of the spectrum. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say just because I don't think there's anything close to Slifer physically that you could just throw it onto whoever, and Rayquaza is not the worst choice. I'm gonna give Emerald a pass because although I do say, like, you know, I name my protagonist after the game, it's rarely the director's cut, so it's like, oh, the boy version is Ruby, the girl is Sapphire. There is no third character that fits the role of Emerald. So, I don't know. You could also just do Delta, because I'm sure that would have been the thing. That's the, yeah, Delta stream. There you go, if you wanted to. Okay, we've seen Kaiba before a few times. I think Kaiba's one of those that you could get away with just using his last name if you wanted to. Throwing in his first name is definitely not a problem, but he's a little dragon trainer boy in Yu-Gi-Oh! So sure, if you wanted to use it as a generic dragon nickname, you could throw it onto anyone. Whatever I think is closest, which would probably be Reshiram, closest to a Blue Eyes White Dragon. It shares a similarity to Jizz. Yeah, it's because that's what the fuck it is, you idiot. Acknowledging Jetstream, we're seeing it I feel like we see it quite a bit. Last time I think we saw it was for Latios. You want to use it, it's fine. It's all up in the sky and shit, so sure, why not? Well, Volgy, I probably should have seen coming. I understand why you draw the parallels. Basically the same fucking thing, but red, and with cool little fire hair going on with it. Yeah, if you wanted to, I fully support it. Alright, so we've reached the bottom. It was alright at first. I'm honestly surprised anytime a Pokemon that isn't like Pikachu ends up on Wikipedia, because in my opinion, like, you have to have a certain level of importance to be on Wikipedia, but I don't know. So, spreadsheet is empty. The ones I liked were Shenron, Volvagia, Kaiba, Slifer. Those basically, just pick whichever one you thought was best. Comment also suggested Furore to match up with Groudon and Kyogre as Din and Nehru. Fully support that. You could also, I mean, I don't know, think about Farouche, because Farouche would be good, but then you kind of short out because I don't know how well Dinraal and Nature would be for Groudon and Kyogre. I personally don't nickname legendary, so I don't have a choice. My brother has decided to aggressively beat it into my head to acknowledge this one for you because of a trainer from Pokemon Conquest that goes by the name of Nobunaga, which his name looks like Nobunga, which is the dumbest thing. And, you know, signature trainer, so if you wanted to do that, that's fine. On Prince Boo's Metroid team, he ended up using Rayquaza and naming it Ridley. At the time, there was only 4 generations of Pokemon, so it was a little bit limited, and it gets, like, I don't know, a pass, but in my personal opinion, I definitely think if you want to use Ridley, there's better choices. I have mine set for Aerodactyl, but I mean, even Druddigon, I feel like, is going to resemble it a little bit better. The other thing I've thought about, which is from Goemon, is Koryuta. Kind of similar to Dojo Shenron, where it's like big old noodle dragon, except this one's more like a straight line instead of a noodle. And it's blue. Volvagia too. So if you wanted to, that's an idea too. I'd like to use that nickname at some point, but again, I don't nickname legendaries. I'm not sure what more to add. Just, you know, put your ideas down in the comments below. Give thumbs up to the good ones. Anything you can think of for Rayquaza that you think would stand out or be cool. And the Drago counter we only hit up to 3 today, so I think I was being a little bit generous because there were some that were basically like Sky Dragon or here's Dragon in German that I chose to ignore. So in reality, it was probably bigger, but I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it. We've only got 2 episodes left for Hoenn, so here goes. We're almost there.